Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, they have a white baseball cap on at the time. But they said they both say mid-20s, kind of light blonde hair, light brown hair. We had a mustache. Looked like
What is this show? I saw that. You should see if you can get it out. You got your birthday pugs. I'm gonna go exercise. Come get naked with me, okay? Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our morning vlog as a homeschool family. If you are new here, hi, my name is Sydney and I have two children. I have a 6-year-old daughter and a 1-year-old son, and I'm a full-time working homeschool mom. And today I thought I would walk you through what our morning routine looks like. So from when we wake up to 12, I usually work out about 5 days a week. So that's what you saw this morning. And me and my husband kind of like divide and conquer in our house, I would say. My husband is more of a morning person than I am. So he's usually up with the kids in the morning and he does kind of like the morning routine with them. And I do more of the nighttime routine with our children. So he will get up with them and then I will get up and I will do my workout, and my husband will usually he'll be with the kids, but a lot of times the kids will come in while I'm working out, which is kind of what you saw today. And my little boy has been sick. My daughter was sick too. She's feeling a little bit better now, but now of course he's got it. You know, that's how it goes when you have two children. Little boy is sick now. And he's been like a little extra kind of whiny and clingy, of course, you know, because he doesn't feel very good. So he's just requiring a little extra attention. But yeah, our mornings are basically like always the same. So I feel like I'm kind of like filming the same thing all the time. So let me know if you find that super boring. But this is just our life and our real routine. You know, I'm always trying to show like, we're just a real regular family. We just choose to educate our children at home. Like, I remember before I started homeschooling, and I was wondering, like, are homeschoolers weird? Like, what are these families like that do this? And now that I'm on the other side of it, and I've been homeschooling a year, I'm like, oh, they're just regular people homeschooling their kids. Like, that's what we are. We are just completely normal, regular people. As you see, like, I let my children watch TV. I work, my husband works, I get up, I exercise. Like, I don't know. We're just very, very normal, very typical people, typical family. We just educate our kids at home, and it's awesome and wonderful. And that's why I film these day in the life videos, so that you can see like, oh, they're just normal people. We're all just normal. We just choose to educate our kids a little bit differently than maybe a lot of other people. For the most part too, like I usually, got a little piece of fuzzy on here. I usually don't like really get out of my workout clothes during the day, if I'm being honest with you. I will usually just kind of wear my workout clothes the whole day. Sometimes, like, you know, I'll put something over it, like I'll put like a sweater on or something. It totally depends. Like, if we're going somewhere, I'll change, but I usually do kind of just like hang out in my workout clothes because I am a person that likes to shower at night. I don't usually get like super dressed up or ready. I'm honestly like a pretty casual casual type of girl. And I really only get like dressed up and really ready if I have somewhere to go. And we do go places a lot. Like we honestly go places probably every single day. Like it's really rare that we are just at our house all day. Unless it's really cold out, which it's finally gotten nice outside. It was so nice yesterday. I was finally able to like go sit out on my patio. We put all of our patio furniture out maybe like a week ago because the weather was finally getting nice in Utah. Well, actually, okay, we put it out 2 weeks ago. That's right. Okay, the weather was so warm here in Utah. So we put it out 2 weeks ago. And then it got freezing again. And so I was like, dang, like I just put all of my patio furniture out and now it's freezing outside. And like, it's fine, you know, it's meant for outdoors, but I was like, oh, I don't want it to get like ruined, even though I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I was just super sad about it because I wanted to go sit out on the patio. And it's finally nice. Like yesterday, I think it was maybe like 65 degrees. It was so nice outside. So I was doing stuff all day long. I've been like wanting to make pancakes so bad. I've been craving pancakes. So I finally made pancakes for my family yesterday morning. So today is Monday. So yesterday was Sunday. So we were all off from work and it was the weekend. And I had been like dying for pancakes. I don't know why. I just like had this craving and like every night in the night I was wanting pancakes. So I made those yesterday. And then I really like to have a treat around the house. And I haven't had a treat in a while, like a homemade treat, you know? I need to pull I like to put a headband on while I do my makeup. So let's put that on. I'm such a treat person, you guys. I love sweets, I love treats. It's like my favorite thing, that and Mexican food. So I really wanted a treat, so I made homemade peanut butter bars yesterday. That's my all-time favorite treat. And I have the best recipe for them. I got it off Instagram, but it's from like a lady who has a cookbook. I can't think what her name is. If I think of it, I'll put it in here. But it is like the best recipe ever. And so I made those yesterday. And then I cooked spaghetti and we had spinach dip. So I was like prepping spinach dip. So I kind of just felt like I was in the kitchen like all day long. And you know how it is like when you have kids too, like in between you making food for your family, prepping dinner, getting a treat made, all of that, your kids want snacks and food and all of that in between. So I was doing all of that in between. And I just literally felt like I was in the kitchen like all day long. So when it finally got, my baby took his last nap of the day. My husband said, I'll take our daughter to the park. And I like went outside and I literally just laid on our like couch patio furniture out there. And I was out there for like an hour just soaking up the sun. It was so, so nice. That's what I did yesterday. And today is Monday now. And I just feel like, when the week starts, I get like a little bit stressed because it's just so busy and we are really getting back into the swing of work now. I've talked about a little bit, but our work is like more seasonal and it's really picking back up now. So we're really, really busy and I like start to get like a little bit stressed when it's the week again. But yeah, today's a very normal day. So I'm getting ready. My baby woke up a little bit later today because he's sick. So he was up at 7. So he'll take his first nap at 10 and then we will do our homeschool lessons. And I wanted to share kind of like a win with you guys if you guys are also struggling with this. My daughter just turned 6. When we moved into our house, she was 3. And she's always been like a really, really good sleeper. She would sleep in her bed. Hang on, I feel like I can't talk and do this at the same time. Hold it. My daughter's always been a good sleeper and she slept in her bed ever since we moved into this house and she got like a big girl bed. And the last few months have just been kind of like a nightmare. She has been going through this phase where she doesn't want to sleep in her room at night. She's so scared. You know, I remember being that age and doing the exact same thing. And my parents would actually let me sleep on their floor. And I remember sleeping on their floor, like honestly, probably like for years, like probably for at least like a year or two. I don't know. I'd have to ask my mom to be sure, but I do remember sleeping on my parents' floor for a long time just because I was so scared to sleep in my room. And I was just like telling my husband, I really don't want to do that. I want her to sleep in her own bed and we all need to get a good night's sleep. So my daughter, if your children are anything like mine and you're having a hard time getting them to sleep in their bed at night, it has been working so good. So my daughter does really, really well with like a reward system, getting like stickers or getting little prizes, things like that. So what I did is I created like a little calendar, you know, Sunday through Saturday. And I told her if she would sleep in her bed each night, I would go on and I would check it off. Like I put like a little smiley face and I signed, you know, mom or dad. And we could go get like a little prize at the end of the week, just like a dollar store prize, you know, something really inexpensive. But it has been working so good. So it's been about 2 weeks now, and she has only had like one night where she was like in her bed and kind of scared and stuff. But other than that, it's been working so good. And she's been sleeping in her bed at night and she's so excited in the morning and she says, Mom, did you check it off? And I go and check it off. So yeah, if you're also having problems with your little one, like being scared at night, not wanting to sleep in their bed, maybe it's something you could try if you haven't already. I'm not saying it's going to work for everyone or every child, obviously, but something to try, keep in mind and try it. All right, I'm just going to finish getting ready here and I will see you in a minute. So like I said, my husband will usually do the morning routine with the kids. So they've already eaten, which is super nice. My husband will make them breakfast. So by the time I'm like done with my workout, done getting ready, I come out here and I'll just kind of like pick up and get everything ready before we start doing our homeschool lessons. So I do let my kids watch TV. I'm like a very normal mom. I don't love like tons and tons of screen time. This is, you know, a big controversial topic. I'd love to know what you guys do in the comments below, but we do let our kids watch TV. And I will usually let them watch it in the morning while I'm like doing my workout, while we tidy up, and then we turn it off. Obviously, we do our homeschool lessons. And then I will let my daughter kind of watch it like here and there throughout the day. But I do try to limit it to like after she's been watching it for like an hour, I'm usually like, okay, it's time to like turn off the TV, go like play, go do something else. So yeah, we're kind of like that with TV time, screen time. We let them watch it, but I do pay attention to how long they've been watching it and that sort of thing. But usually even when the TV's on, my daughter's always like doing other stuff. She's like playing or crafting, that sort of thing. So like you can see she's like over here like working on this craft right now. Baby like always gets the movies out of this case here. So yeah, I'm gonna tidy those up. I'll fold like all the blankets, put the pillows back on. I swear you guys, like motherhood is doing the same thing 100 times a day. Like, I don't know if you feel that way, but it's like the one thing that kind of drives me insane is I feel like I'm doing the same thing all day long. I mean, I wouldn't trade it for the world, but that's the part of motherhood that gets like just so the monotony, you know, the monotonous stuff, doing the same thing all the time. So I'm just gonna tidy up right now. It's now 9:18 and my daughter just told me she actually didn't eat, so I guess she wasn't hungry when my hubby made baby's breakfast. So I'm gonna get her some of the leftover pancakes that I made yesterday. And I'm not really hungry right now. I'm honestly not a big breakfast eater, actually, which is kind of funny because I know I told you I was craving pancakes. So I made pancakes for breakfast yesterday, but generally I'm not really like a big breakfast eater. I like to have my coffee in the morning and then I get hungry like a little bit later in the day, and that's usually when like I'll have a snack and some lunch and that sort of thing. So yeah, let's work on tidying up before it's time for baby's nap at 10 and then homeschool lessons. Yay! chores yet?
Can you go sit for me, please?
Okay. Morning chores for her. She just turned 6. So I have her make her bed every day, brush her teeth, and pick up her room. Put any clothes in the hamper. And then I'll have her clean up anything she's been playing on or working on out here in like the living room, kitchen, sometimes in the homeschool room, wherever she has stuff. I have her get everything cleaned up, get her morning chores done before we start our homeschool lessons. And we do that like several times throughout the day. I'm really trying to work on having her pick up after herself before she moves on to something else. That is like a big skill we're working on right now. I am like, not like a regular mom, I'm a cool mom, no. I am like pretty laid back. Like I will let my kids play with what they want to as long as it's safe, it doesn't damage anything, that sort of thing. So I will let them play with what they want to as long as we clean it up when we're done before we start getting something else out to play with. So that's what we're working on right now. So she's gonna go do her morning chores. She just left what she was doing, so she's getting started on that. What does this go to? I need to do like a little bit of work in the office before my husband goes to work. He's leaving at about probably like 10:30 today to head off to work. So yeah, I will like try to do a little bit of that if my baby will allow before I put him down for his nap too, before we start homeschool lessons. So I'm just kind of like I'm kind of like bouncing around and doing stuff all day long, if that makes sense. He's looking for missing binkies. Wow, you see Tony Bear? This is the epitome of homeschooling. The fact that we get to come outside and do our homeschool lessons, like if you were in school, you would not get to do that. And this is what I love about The Good and the Beautiful too, is like, this is all of our curriculum and look how I'm like holding it. Like I'm able to just like pick it up and take it. I meant to mention that in my curriculum review, you guys. Logic of English and Math with Confidence both have a teacher's book and a child's book. Good and the Beautiful, it's all in one. It's just one book. And I love that about it. It's really, really easy to take with you, easy to travel with, and just so much more convenient, honestly. So we're gonna do lessons outside. It's like a beautiful, beautiful day.
Ready?
Ready.
Yes!
Okay.
Wow, look at that bee!
Nice, that looks good.
No.
It's beautiful. A back. For they had not expected the child to be named after his father. Good eye on my coffee. Is John. At that moment, Zechariah's tongue was free. Let's practice reading our pyramids, okay?
I have to do the puzzle.
The puzzle?
No, the puddle. See that puddle? And I have to do the reading. Little, her little.
Good.
Her little quay,
Here. 5 Z's. Okay, let's see. Good. Good. Yeah, good
Of course I
job.
know that number, that's 4.
Good, sissy. Which one do you think holds more water?
Green.
Green. As I fill up this half cup measuring cup with water.
See what that how full it is?
So come look at this.
Oh,
Okay.
that's how full it is?
Do you notice how it's not filled up all the way?
So it's like that how off the rims?
Yes,
Well,
because
that's so much to
this
fill
is a
up.
half of a cup and this is 1 cup.
Halfway.
Now, yep, this is actually halfway. That's exactly this is a.
now I fill up the 1 cup. That's why you have it.
not equal looks like with a line. And this isn't equal. Okay?
Okay.
So would those equal the same?
No.
No. Good. Good. I've decided I'm gonna go outside and spray some weeds really quick before my baby wakes up from his nap. This is me. This is literally my life, you guys. We were outside and then my daughter like noticed some weeds in the driveway. We have like kind of like a rock driveway on the side of our house and there was like these huge weeds in it. So I noticed some of those and I'm like, okay, we just finished our lessons and I'm like, let's go spray the weeds really quick before baby wakes up. If you guys know, I just use Roundup for my weeds, which I love, but this one that's like the automatic gun is so much easier, works so much faster, but the batteries are dying in it. So I'm just gonna change the batteries really quick and I'm gonna run outside and try to spray some weeds before baby boy wakes up. That is going to wrap up our morning routine. I hope you all enjoyed it. Today was a pretty typical morning for us. I actually felt really good because it felt really productive. I worked out, I homeschooled, I even got to go outside and spray my weeds all before 12 o'clock. My little boy just woke up, so I'm gonna go get him out of bed now and I hope he feels good soon. It's so hard to watch your kids be sick. I just hate it, like it's heartbreaking. Let me know, would you guys like to see our nighttime routine even though it's not like homeschool related? I'd love to know what type of content you want to see from me. It's such a beautiful day here in Utah. I know I keep saying it, but where do you guys live? Where are you from? What's the weather like where you're at? It's like when it finally gets warm in Utah, you're like, yes, but it gets hot here. Like in the summer, it gets over 100 degrees. And when fall comes, you're like, again, yes, for the cool weather. That's what's cool about living in Utah though. We get all 4 seasons and it's like, it makes you appreciate each one because we have a lot of different extremes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed our morning routine. Let me know what else you would like to see for me. Please remember, you are not alone. We're doing this together, you guys. We are in this together, okay? You are busy, I am busy. We're not alone. We have each other and I am here for you. I hope you guys are having such a wonderful day and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.